What if I told you that right now, in some corporate vault or government warehouse, there's a device that could solve the energy crisis, cure diseases, or revolutionize transportation, but you'll never see it because someone decided it was too dangerous for the world? Welcome to the dark side of innovation, where brilliant minds created game-changing inventions that were immediately buried, banned, or mysteriously disappeared. Today we're counting down the top 10 forbidden inventions that powerful people tried to erase from history. Technology is so revolutionary that they threaten entire industries, governments, and the status quo itself. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are documented inventions that got a little too close to changing everything. Let's dive into the technologies they don't want you to know about. 10. Tesla's wireless power transmission. Free energy for everyone, starting our countdown with Nikola Tesla's wireless power transmission system, a technology that could have given us free electricity for the entire planet over a century ago. Tesla successfully demonstrated wireless power transmission at his Wardenclyffe Tower, proving you could literally broadcast electricity through the air like we do Wi-Fi today. But here's where it gets juicy. Tesla's biggest financial backer, JP Morgan, pulled the plug the moment he realized people couldn't be charged for wireless electricity. Why sell power lines when you can just not? Tesla's revolutionary system got buried faster than a scandal at a family reunion. Imagine if your phone charged just by existing, but someone decided that wasn't profitable enough. But if burying free energy seems ruthless, wait until you hear about the medical breakthrough that threatened an entire industry, built on addiction. 9. The Refe Machine, cancer treatment. That actually worked. Meet Royal Raymond Rife and his frequency therapy machine that could allegedly destroy cancer cells, viruses, and bacteria using specific electromagnetic frequencies. In the 1930s, Rife claimed a 100% success rate treating terminal cancer patients, and he had the documentation to prove it. The medical establishment's response? They destroyed his lab, confiscated his equipment, and made sure his research disappeared faster than evidence at a crime scene. Why cure diseases when you can treat them profitably for decades? Rife's machine threatened to turn cancer from a cash cow into a footnote. So naturally, it had to go. It's like inventing a car that never needs gas stations. The oil industry might have some objections. Speaking of industries protecting their profits, our next invention threatened to make one of the world's most powerful cartels completely obsolete. 8. Stanley Meyer's water-powered car. H2O, as the ultimate fuel, Stanley Meyer created a car that ran on water, literally just water, through his revolutionary hydrogen fuel cell technology. His dune buggy could travel from coast to coast on just 22 gallons of H2O, making gasoline look like the expensive, polluting dinosaur it is. Meyer was about to license his technology to major automakers when he suddenly died under mysterious circumstances after claiming he was being poisoned. His patents were immediately classified, his prototypes vanished, and water-powered transportation became the stuff of crazy inventor legends. Imagine pulling into a gas station and asking them to fill it up with tap water. Big Oil probably had nightmares about that scenario. But if making oil obsolete was dangerous, our next inventor discovered something that could have made scarcity itself obsolete. 7. Victor Schauberger's implosion technology, anti-gravity, and free energy. Victor Schauberger, an Austrian naturalist, developed implosion technology that could allegedly create anti-gravity effects and limitless energy by mimicking natural water vortex patterns. His devices could lift heavy objects and generate power without any external fuel source. Basically real-life magic that followed the laws of physics. The Nazis were so interested, they forced him to work on secret projects, and after the war, the Americans confiscated all his research. Schauberger died shortly after being pressured to rebuild his devices for the US military, taking his secrets with him. It's like discovering the cheat codes for reality, and then having the game developers delete your account. And speaking of technologies that seem too good to be true, wait until you hear about the fabric that could have revolutionized an entire industry overnight. Number 6. Starlite, the material that could withstand nuclear blasts. Maurice Ward, a hairdresser and amateur chemist, created Starlite, a plastic-like material that could withstand temperatures over 10,000 degrees Celsius without degrading. This stuff could survive direct nuclear blasts, protect spacecraft during re-entry, and revolutionize firefighting and construction. Ward demonstrated Starlite on live TV, holding a raw egg coated in the material under a blowtorch flame. The egg stayed cool enough to crack open and eat. But Ward refused to reveal his formula and died, taking the secret with him, claiming he'd been threatened and that military contractors wanted to weaponize his discovery. Imagine having the ultimate heat shield and choosing to take it to the grave rather than trust the world with it. But if keeping revolutionary materials secret seems paranoid, our next invention was actively hunted down and destroyed by an industry that saw it as an existential threat. 5. Hemp-based plastics and fuels. The plant that threatened multiple industries. Before it became illegal, hemp was being developed into plastics stronger than steel, fuels cleaner than petroleum, and textiles superior to cotton. Henry Ford even built a car body out of hemp fiber that was lighter and stronger than steel, and it could run on hemp-based ethanol. But hemp threatened too many powerful industries: oil, cotton, timber, pharmaceuticals, and textiles. So they launched the most successful propaganda campaign in history, turning a miracle plant into dangerous marijuana and banning it worldwide. One plant could have replaced multiple polluting industries, so naturally, it had to be criminalized. It's like banning the wheel because it threatened the horse and buggy industry. Speaking of plants versus profits, our next forbidden technology could have solved world hunger, but threatened something even more powerful than industries. Number 4. Wilhelm Reich's Orgoni energy, weather control and healing. Wilhelm Reich developed orgone energy accumulators, devices that could allegedly harness a universal life force to heal diseases, control weather, and enhance human vitality. Reich claimed his cloudbusters could end droughts, and his orgone boxes could cure cancer. The FDA didn't just ban his devices, they burned his books, destroyed his laboratory, and threw Reich in prison where he died. It's the only time in US history that the government ordered the burning of scientific literature. Whether Orgoni energy was real or not, the response was so extreme, it made people wonder what Reich had really discovered. Imagine having technology that could end droughts and being told it's too dangerous for humanity. But if weather control seems far-fetched, our next invention dealt with something much more tangible and much more profitable to suppress. Number 3. Suppressed battery technologies. The power they don't want portable. Multiple inventors have created battery technologies that could hold charges for months, recharge in seconds, or last decades without degradation. Thomas Edison's nickel-iron batteries from 1901 could last 100 years, but they were suppressed because they threatened the replacement battery market. More recently, inventors of advanced lithium alternatives, graphene batteries, and quantum dot technologies have found their patents bought and buried by major corporations or their research mysteriously defunded. Why sell someone a battery once when you can sell them dozens over their lifetime? It's like inventing an immortal light bulb and realizing the light bulb industry might have some concerns. And speaking of technologies that last too long, our next invention threatened to make one of humanity's oldest business models completely obsolete. 2. Suppressed medical cures, the treatments. Too effective to profit from Rene Case's Essiac tea that allegedly cured cancer using herbs, to Gaston Nason's 714X compound that boosted immune systems to fight terminal illnesses. history is littered with medical treatments that were too effective for their own good. These inventors faced legal persecution, had their clinics raided, and were forced to flee countries or stop practicing. The pattern is always the same. Show dramatic results healing incurable diseases, then watch the medical establishment crush you like a bug. Why cure someone once when you can treat them expensively forever? It's like discovering that chicken soup actually cures everything and having Big Pharma declare soup illegal. But even medical suppression pales in comparison to our #1 forbidden invention, a technology so world-changing that its very existence threatens the foundations of modern civilization. Number 1, cold fusion and free energy devices, the technology that could end scarcity. Taking the crown is cold fusion and various free energy devices that could provide unlimited clean power for pennies. From Pons and Fleischmann's cold fusion experiments to Andrea Rossi's E-Cat device, inventors keep discovering ways to generate more energy than they put in, and keep getting shut down. Eugene Malov, a respected scientist promoting cold fusion research, was mysteriously murdered. Other researchers have had their labs destroyed, funding cut, and reputations ruined. The implications are staggering. Free energy would end poverty, stop climate change, and eliminate the scarcity that keeps entire economic systems running. Imagine a world where electricity costs nothing, where energy poverty doesn't exist, where wars aren't fought over oil. That's exactly why this technology keeps getting buried, because unlimited energy means unlimited human potential, and that's apparently too dangerous for the powers that be. The dark truth. Here's the uncomfortable reality. We might be living in a world deliberately kept decades behind where it could be. Every one of these inventions could have transformed human civilization, ended suffering, or solved global problems. But they threaten the wrong people at the wrong time. The pattern is always the same. Brilliant inventor creates world-changing technology, powerful interests feel threatened, invention gets suppressed through money, politics, or force. We're not just looking at lost inventions, we're looking at stolen futures. The question isn't whether these technologies worked, it's whether we're ready to live in a world where scarcity, disease, and energy poverty are choices rather than inevitabilities. And there you have it, 10 forbidden inventions that could have changed everything but were buried by people who profit from the status quo. These aren't just stories about suppressed technology. They're warnings about what happens when innovation threatens the wrong interests. Which suppressed invention shocked you the most? Tesla's free energy, the water-powered car, or the medical cures that work too well? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and maybe share if you think any of these technologies might still exist in secret vaults somewhere. If you want more eye-opening content about the technologies and truths they don't want you to know about, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're just getting started on uncovering the innovations that could have transformed our world. Until next time, keep questioning everything, supporting independent inventors, and remember, just because something gets buried doesn't mean it stops being true. The future they tried to hide might still be possible.